We have a classic Airstream. And so there's definitely this sense of adventure. There's this feeling of being on the road. Each of these studios have a different type of look and feeling and capture different types of stories. We even have a 1941 741 Indian motorcycle. We're going down these routes with these different types of brands for a variety of reasons, and they should be very apparent, but it's definitely got this Americana feel and flair to it, because that's part of who we are. It's not just about our history and getting the facts right, but it's also about celebrating what the essence of who we are, and the different things that make us what we have, from American garage bands to Indian motorcycles to Chevys and Carolina rockers. These are the things that really bring life to the reasons why history exists. And so I want to show you some of the pieces to what we do and what we can take on the road. Now, again, we are in a private museum. And again, we have these types of museums and places where people hold on to precious artifacts are all over the United States. We just got finished talking to a friend who holds a private collection of one of our founding fathers, and would be very interested in doing something like this there. We've had some members of the podcast talk about places like I don't want to call it any place specific. I'm trying to avoid the specific.
More founding fathers, family history artifacts.
Right.
So places that hold these artifacts
right.
are interested in coming with us as well.
Exactly. And I want to be very clear about, because this is, we're seeking partnership. So I want to be very clear. In order to lock up anybody.
Correct.
Right? In order to lock up anybody, in order to really say this is exactly what it's going to be, it requires resources and investment. Okay, so right now we're in a private museum that has wonderful things, and we want to show you how those pieces work in general, to be able to say these types of things will be able to come on the road, but not particulars to that. So just, safe harbor here. We're not guaranteeing that a certain thing will come on the road, but rather saying history will come to life as we are on the road, as we can see people where they are and experience their stories where they are. So I'm going to pass the controls over to my wonderful wife. I'm going to mute my mic. Some of the tactics that we use for roadcasting. Now, roadcasting is fundamentally different than podcasting, but roadcasting, there are some of the technologies that we use now. Some of these are some really basic technology you can get anywhere, but there's other more sophisticated, more advanced technologies that I have expertise. That are available, that we have expertise in, and we'll get into all of that. So what we're seeing here are only the beginnings of things. So don't dive too far into those things. But I want to show you what the customer, what Americans will be experiencing. Okay, so here we go. So we're at a private museum where history can come to life, and so as people interact with artifacts and as they tell their stories, those things just become so much more impactful. Okay, and so whether those things come across in museum pop-ups or in live locations or whatever, they become really great.